What's up, everybody? All Ball Sports Talk with the RSC. Back with another video. ACC tournament, day number 1, opening day. You had my other video previously, Boston College defeat Georgia Tech, and now I'm giving you my thoughts and analysis of the Virginia Tech 14th seeded Hokies, last in the ACC, facing the 11th seeded Wake Forest Demon Deacons, right around the corner basically from Greensboro. It's not too far of a drive from Winston-Salem to Greensboro, so they had some fans there. But Virginia Tech, this was by far the best game of the day compared to, they were both really good. This is for, games that a lot of people didn't have a whole lot of interest in. They both deliver, as far as the competitiveness and the grit. Virginia Tech would become victorious 81-80. Wake had numerous chances at the end to win the game with some tip-ins, some missed shots, but would come up short. You had 79-74. Wake would hit a 3 to go down by 2, and they would hit another 3 towards the last minute of the game to take the lead by a point. Virginia Tech would come down the court. They'd hit a floater off the backboard, go in 81-80, and Wake Forest would have the last chance. The ball, controversial call when the guy was driving down the court. I think it was Cody Miller McIntyre was driving down the court, and the ball looked like it went off him, but the refs let the ball stay with Wake Forest, so they had one last chance. They went for a shot in the corner, would miss, a tip-in would miss, another tip-in would miss, and then the last tip-in would roll right off the rim, and the clock would expire. Virginia Tech would beat Wake Forest 81-80. So the 14th seeded Hokies will play tomorrow night against the 6th seeded Miami Hurricanes, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Miami's on the bubble. The Hokies have to win this tournament to even play postseason basketball, because quite honestly the record this year is not very good. 11-21, 2-16 in the ACC. Wake Forest's year ends at 13-19, 5-13 in the ACC. So a heartbreaker for the Demon Deacons and their fans. Jalen Hudson, 32 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists was the story for Virginia Tech. Played lights out most of the game, and Cody Miller McIntyre stepped up for Wake with 23 points, 4 rebounds, and 11 assists. So solid performances by both of those guys. Good game, good stuff all around. ACC tournament opening day in the books, and there was 4 more games tomorrow. Number 8, Clemson versus 9, Florida State at 12. Then you got 5-seeded North Carolina versus 12-seeded Boston College at 2:30, and then at 7 o'clock, 7-seeded NC State Wolfpack taking on the 10-seed Pitt Panthers, and at 9:30 you have the, like I said, the Miami Hurricane, all about the U, facing the 14th seeded Virginia Tech Hokies. So a solid way to start the tournament and tournament play for the major conferences for the opening day. Tomorrow is going to be even better, hopefully, if the expectations. A game to watch, in my opinion, definitely to watch, is the 7 versus 10 State versus Pitt Panthers. I think that could be the game of the day in general for any conference. Both teams are really talented. The Pitt Panthers definitely are a sleeper team, in my opinion, underperformed this year, and I think they could turn it around in the tournament and make a little run into the quarterfinals or even the semis or something. So watch out for that game. This is All Ball Sports Talk, episode 3 with the RSC. Hope you enjoyed this video. The Virginia Tech Hokies, my recap and analysis. I don't think Virginia Tech will beat Miami, but you never know. It wouldn't be the first time. Miami just played Virginia Tech on Saturday, I believe, and they beat them pretty badly. But anything can happen. It's tourney time. It's March Madness. Conference tournaments tomorrow will start a lot more. You'll have the Big East, the SEC, the Pac-12, and the Big 12. So those are other things to look forward to. Lots of NFL news today for sports. You had Jimmy Graham going to the Seahawks. You had Sam Bradford going to the Eagles for Nick Foles, going to the Rams. You had Jake Locker retire, plus much more. And I will cover all that for you and much more in the future of All Ball Sports Talk with your host, the RSC. Thanks for watching, everybody. Subscribe and hit that like button.